Hi friends! Today you're joining me for our Writer's Workshop Nonfiction Lesson number 3, and today we're going to talk about great beginnings. How to start your nonfiction informational story in a different way to catch your reader's attention and get them excited to read your story. So today we're going to talk about 3 different ways that you can start your story. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. And we're going to talk about 3 different ways that you can start your nonfiction story. So you can start with a statement. A statement is just something that you're going to say, and that's what a lot of us have been starting with in our nonfiction stories, where you just say, today I'm going to teach you about, maybe today you're going to teach me about dogs and write a dog story, or today you're going to teach me about yoga and you're going to write a yoga story. So many of us have been starting with these green words, just a statement. Today I will teach you about, and then you tell me what you're going to teach me about. But there are other really fun ways that you can start your story that you can try. Another way is to start your story with a question. Have you ever wondered why? Let's take a look at a story that does that. So I have a story right here, and it's called Night Sky, and it's a National Geographic kids book. It's a nonfiction teaching book, teaching me about the night sky. And this is how they start. Beautiful illustrations and pictures. It says, look up. When the sun goes down, lots of light fill the sky. Some of them move. Others are still. Some twinkle, others don't. Have you ever wondered what they are? What a great way to start a chapter book about the night sky. Have you ever wondered what those things are in the sky that are lighting up the sky? So starting with a question is a really great way to engage your reader, to get them excited to read more about your story. Have you ever wondered why? Another way to start your story that's really fun is to start with a riddle or a puzzle. You can say, do you know which animal has? Let me show you what that sounds like. I have a story that I started writing. I just began it today. It's my nonfiction African animal story. You're going to be starting yours this week too. And when I go ahead and take a look at my nonfiction African animal story I've just begun, we all have our table of contents out here on the left-hand side. And I started on my first page talking about my animal and its habitat, because my chapter 1 says that it's going to be about my animal and its habitat. And this is how I started, with a riddle. Do you know who the fastest land animal is? So I'm asking a question. I'm getting my reader to think and getting them excited. It's the cheetah. Cheetahs live on the continent of Africa. And I'm going to go on to talk more specifically about their habitat, where they find their prey and where they like to have their territory be. Do you know who the fastest land animal is? Isn't that a great way to start a story? So this week, for Writer's Workshop, I want you to think about, what are some different ways that you can start your nonfiction African animal story? You can start with a statement, today I will teach you about, and tell me what you're teaching me about. Or you can challenge yourself by starting with a question. Have you ever wondered why? Or starting with a riddle. Do you know which animal has? And tell me a little bit about your animal, but not so much about your animal. Just a little hint so I can be guessing what your animal is. Today, we're going to be working on our great beginnings, and challenge yourself to try a new beginning for your African animal story. I can't wait to listen to your beginning of your story on Friday.